Yeah. Come on. Welcome.
Good afternoon. Sean Higgs coming at you here. Little midday money on a Saturday, a couple minutes before 12. We start a little bit early here in case somebody wants to come in and roll out a real degenerate special on the noon games. Welcome on in to the show on February the 12th. My brother's birthday. He's actually in. He was in Bakersfield for work. He flew in from San Fran last night. He's going to be here till tomorrow. Good to see him. Happy birthday, brother. He's outside having a tail ham sandwich. Because it's Saturday. It's tail ham, baby. It's tail ham and cheese day at the old Higgs compound. Recapping yesterday, Youngstown gets it done for us in college basketball here. And, I was talking about some dogs. I said I'm loving, dog time now, right? It's mid-February. Conferences. Hello, Kent, doggy outright. Milwaukee, +9, doggy outright. Robert Morris covering the 7. What was the other one? Wisconsin, Green Bay. Did they get there? I was 9. No, one didn't get there. But, we talked about the St. Louis line move. Down from 7 down to 5. Bonaventure, outright. Nevada, getting a bucket of points. Outright, double-digit dog outright. UNLV, getting 8, covering. Fresno, well, they got blasted by Colorado State, but a lot of doggies, and you see it in the chat today. Well, real fast, let's just do NHL. Nothing yesterday, 36-33. Although a couple leans here early in hockey. I was thinking maybe this Columbus game over at 12:30, just because the line moved a little bit. But I do kind of like, and I didn't put it out here because I had used up all my characters. I'm like, you know what? We're not going to roll into hockey. Ottawa going to 12:30. I kind of like that game. I might end it, depending on when we end. If I can get it in, I might still bet that one there. And I kind of like the Flames again on the puck line, +140 there. NBA, tough loser with the Thunder. We're getting 12.5. Couldn't get it done there, but I'll bounce back today here not in the chat, but for if anybody's going to ask what I thought about playing today, would be under the Nets 221. And, well, listen, it's all college basketball, and it is a gathering of games. I mean, you see them all up here. Let's go through them. UMass, Indiana State, West Virginia, IUPUI. IUPUI I was going to use the other day, and I forgot to put it in the chat, and they covered their 20. I'm going to come back with them here. Indiana, Cal, Corpus Christi. You see a lot of pluses here. NC-A&T, Tennessee State, Central Arkansas, Fordham, Washington, Michigan. Not going to run through them all. Well, I did just run through them all, but again, 150 games. And I had, how many games did I bet personally today? 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12, 13, 14. I got like 18 games myself that I rolled on. And I left a bunch off too. It was just a day of a lot of stuff I like today. A lot of action. So if you want 20 college basketball games, go get my 3-pack. Use the promo code, cost you $30. And you'll get NFL tomorrow. Can't go wrong. I think that's about it. Oh, it's not it. How can I say it's it when I didn't even go check the midday money picks are up on Twitter. I also just threw out a pick from Winner Free Picks page, the Nets and the Heat game there. We are rolling along here on Facebook. I know Brio is always liking over there. I appreciate that. Let's see him and William Knight and Mike Downey are my 3 always liking on the Facebook page. So I appreciate that. And I don't know who likes on YouTube, but we do get likes on YouTube. So thank you for hitting the like button. It's not that hard to do. You just hit the like button. We only have I think 9 right now, but hey, 9 to 13. We'll take it. That's a good percentage. Llama. There we go. The llama will be hung today. So I got my brother here. He's handy. Me, I got like 2 concrete hands. So he's going to help me. The llama will be hanging right there. He's going to be, it won't be centered, but he'll be right where he is. But I'm going to pop him up, prop him right up there, the llama Brio. So it'll be a rotating photo. So it'll be pink llama, yellow llama. It'll be seasonal, whatever. We'll get it done here. Jim Pritchard, good morning. Top of the day, Tyreek. How are you today? Davidson, here we go. Just come out one One-word answers for me here. We're moving on, Mr. Nika. We're moving on. We got to move on. That does not help me, David. Hit the like. Thank you very much. Over Ohio, Eastern Michigan. I'm going to scan through. Not that many games I got to look at here. This was 142.5 last night. I would lean to the over on my number there. Little Rock, right? Arkansas. Oh, this is NFL. Arkansas, LAR. Los Angeles Rams and under props. We'll do NFL tomorrow. Tomorrow will be a prop day starting at noon. We'll do that. Drake trending down. I still like Drake today, +3. King, good afternoon. Big X, there's my guy. He loves Taylor Ham. He's from Jersey. What do we got here from Dave? We're like Washington +14. I fire a lot of games. I don't say I don't. It's not like I don't come in here saying I'm betting 50,000 a game. We know that's not the truth because I'm betting 10, 15, 20 games on a Saturday when there's 150 of them. I just feel I can't. You start picking and choosing. Like yesterday, I liked all these dogs. I bet one game, and they won. I'm happy Youngstown won for me, and I had a little bit on it. But I'd much rather go, on a 5-2 day as opposed to a 1-0, And I'm taking a dog. My numbers say grab a little doggy. And this time of year, it is Dog Central for the next 3 weeks, even those conference tournaments starting up. I'm taking Texas Tech team total over 69.5. Texas Tech versus TCU. I'm on the I kind of like TCU there. Did I put TCU in the chat? Although I would go just because it's a dog. But I'll go over to 69.5 with you there with the Red Raiders. Yes. Davidson playing Rhode Island. There you go. I need a little. Come on, I don't have all these things memorized. Especially when there's. I do a printout of the rotation. There's like 3 pages of it. Stuff to remember everything is. All right, so Davidson, Rhode Island. It was 2.5 last night. Has it moved? Still sitting around 3-ish. Slight move there. I'm like, this Davidson's good, but I would, the number to me says let's take a little home dog action. That being said, Rhode Island's like struggling a little bit. What's happened? Davidson already got him back in January. Looking at struggling a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 straight losses. Yeah, that's going to be a Davidson or nothing for me there. I sort of like the dog, but just because they're a home dog. But Davidson is much better. Rhode Island is a mess. I don't bet on messes all that often. USC versus UCLA. I like the UCLA team. USC's tough. Can we get a good outing? We saw UCLA win in Arizona. Can they do it again here? I did not bet it, though, Wilson. I did not bet it. Michigan State versus playing Indiana, right? I'm on the other side of that one, Shane. I took a little Indiana dog plus 4 here, I think, in the chat. St. Joe's, Arkansas, Niagara money line, Cornell money line, early action. I have so many games I like today. I understand. Nothing wrong with liking games. See, the St. Joe's line, I kind of like UMass there, 2.5. It's low. I got this more of like a 5 line, so it almost made it to a premium, but I threw it here because I'm like, you know what? It's mine. Not some crazy number guy for my number to be that much different than the opening number. I kind of get, a point or 2 is one thing, then I've, you're talking 5, 4 points. I'm like, what did I do wrong here? Arkansas versus Alabama. Yeah, I would lean on the what did I put down for that one? I got to lean here. For the bigger games, I wrote down my stuff. UCLA over USC, a lean. Texas over Baylor, Arkansas over Alabama, Santa Clara, San Fran, Clemson over Notre Dame, Tulsa over Cincy, stuff like that. Niagara money line against Fairfield. Again, this is another one here with the Stags. I kind of like Fairfield a little bit. Did not bet it. Did not bet it. Cornell versus visiting Brown. Brown is in Cornell. This line was 2.5. We went money line on Cornell. I like Cornell. Give me a little, what are they, the Big Red, right? It's it. We're moving along, Shane. We're trucking along. Thank you for popping in. Thank you for commenting. Appreciate it. Cavs plus 2.5. Fishy, I want to grab the money line. Philly ain't nothing special compared to Cavs. 4-game win streak. Confused. If you're taking the Cavaliers, take them the money line. People are going to be on the Sixers. They got James Harden. Yay. I don't know. I liked the 12.5 last night just because they had Cleveland on deck. They ended up covering by a half. I like the Cavs with you, Mr. Nika. Aloha, Robert Franklin. Gunskill coming in a little NBA, nothing but action. He's going Toronto Raptors. Who the Raptors got? Against the Nuggets. And we have the Grizzle. Where's Memphis at? Memphis on the road. You know, Gunskill, you know I can't condone laying 7.5 on the road here. And Toronto against Denver. Just seems everybody's on Toronto and the line's holding steady 3.5. I'm going to have to think. I'd have to lean on Denver. But again, did not bet. Let me see. Let me look at the live number here. Yeah, Toronto definitely. I'm leaning Denver. I'm leaning Denver just because that number's not moved. Creighton -3. Baylor over, and Columbus money line in hockey. I sort of like the Blue Jacket over there. So okay, get it done. They're going to score some goals. I like it. Baylor over. It's 130. It seems a little low. It was 129.5. I'd say I'd lean a little under there. Why do I think it's going to be an ugly game? And Creighton in the Big East versus Georgetown. This Georgetown team is a hot mess. I said this before. I think Ewing is going to be out, so I'll side with you on Creighton. South Dakota over Denver. Again, this one, it's let me find on my sheet, but I think it came down from last night. And I know I put a question mark next to it because I'm like, oh, a little Pioneer action with Denver. But so no, it's gone the other way. It's gone up. It's South Dak to +4. I thought it was from 3 to 2, but it's gone from 2.5 up to 4. Yeah. I mean, Denver's getting blasted. South Dakota State got them. South Dakota State's good, 20-something. You know what? At 3, okay. All right, Rob. I'll say okay to that. I did not bet it, but I'll say all right. UMass St. Joe's under. Yes, under that. That's got my number about 152 there. So now it's up. So that's definitely an under there. Charleston and Weeb 137. I got to find the Weeb on my thing. Oh, thank goodness it's right here. So it's 134.5 last night. It's up to 137. I don't know. Got to say under. I would have to say over. Why is it going up? Why is it going up? That's not a game that is some other show hyping that game. Why is it going up? Toronto puck line. It's got to be a puck line -193, Dave. Absolutely. So that'd be puck line or nothing for me. Okay. Flyers. I kind of like the Flyers a little bit today in Detroit. I'm like, why? You know, Detroit's not that much better than Philly. I know Philly's not that great. But Rob, you know, are we really want to bet on two bad teams? I don't understand. We don't have to.
Stop it. Get some help.
There's so much other stuff we can be betting on. Lex, you know we do. We got a lot of class. It's all low, but we're rolling along. We're rolling along. Montreal over. Yeah, that one was 6 on 6.5. I'll follow you on the over there. Clemson, Notre Dame under, and Notre Dame stepping up to D. The last 4 games got over 50s with once. Yeah, I'll say under with you, but I do like Clemson here, Jim. I like Clemson. Denver and Charlotte are both back-to-back games. All right, I just don't like laying numbers on the road, although favorites have been covered in the NBA. And that Denver line, everyone's on the other side, and the line hasn't moved. That's why it's. I see stuff like that. I'm like, it's a stay away, which it is, or I have to if I'm betting it, I gotta take the dog or wherever the money's not going. You know. Nova Seton Hall, 1 p.m. Yes, they are playing 1 p.m. Thanks for the update, Miss Nate. What do I like Villanova. I look at this 9.5, and I'm like, well, I want to take the whole here 9.5. But then I'm thinking, why is this at 9.5? They're trying to scare you off Villanova, so you have to kind of play on Villanova 9.5. I think Seton Hall is there. I think they got their guard out too. I mean, you're missing whatever 12, 15 points a game. So I think that's why the line's a little bit inflated. I'd still lean Villanova though. Texas, yes. Creighton, go for it. I like it over Georgetown. Auburn. Where's that Auburn? A&M game. Over to 139. I'm going to say under. It was 141 last night. Keeps coming down. It's down 2 points. I'm going to say under there. Georgia Southern. I can do a little Georgia Southern with you, I think. Did I have this game written down somewhere? Back again on Georgia Southern? I had them the other day. I don't know why, because a reason why I didn't like them today. I don't know. I'm trying to find it real fast here. Against Coastal. Yeah, because I had Coastal the other day, and the pick 'em, they got blown out. Now the line's was 4. Now it's 6. Wow. Yeah, I'll come in on Georgia Southern with you there. Arkansas, I would lean to, yes. UMass money line, yeah, why later too? Go for it. Tulane, yes. Lehigh money line, huh? You don't want to lay that 3.5? I'm with you. I already bet. I bet Lehigh last night 3.5. Brian, even though line's fishy, yes, that is. I stayed away from that one because there's enough games you can just move on. You know what I'm saying there, Alex? You don't have to. There's 100-something college games. You don't have to bet the. Why is it like that game? You can move on to it. Ottawa Senators. I like Ottawa today, KG. Yes, I said if I could get off the show in the next 10 minutes, I'm going to probably bet them myself. Yeah, Jake, I kind of like the haul, but again, it's one of those. Why is it so high? It looks like they're begging to take the haul, and Nova wins this one by 15. So it's a no. For me, it would actually be in my warped thinking. I'd have to take Villanova because it looks too easy to take Seton Hall. Again, did not play it. Tim Earl's in the house. Earl Sports, folks. Go follow them. They got a YouTube channel. They're part of the Picks and Parlays family. Tim and Nick Brothers. Tim and Nick Earl. The brothers Earl. Kings, Wizard. Yeah, the Wizards are it would just be, how about an underplay there with that offense? Toronto, I just can't do Toronto. Everybody's been Toronto. The line has not moved. It's Nuggets or nothing. Does Marquette stay hot? I kind of like Marquette a little bit. I think we did this on Total Chaos last night. Where's my Total Chaos numbers? I was against Insider's Room and Nick. The guy's like on a 5-1 totals run. I'm like, oh man, I got to play this guy. I do like Marquette a little bit. This isn't the same Butler team. The Butler's definitely not doing it. Gonzaga Mary's, I think the Zags cover. I don't. I kind of want to make a little play here on St. Mary's. But then Gonzaga comes out and makes a statement and wins by like 25. But I lead Mary's, did not bet and missed Nico. Holy Cross and Bucknell. I write anything down for this game? I did not. Do we got a time on this? We got a rotation number? Help me out on this so I can find it faster. Here we go. Holy Cross Bucknell, 30-60-22. All right, so this was 3.5. It was 3.5 last night. Now it is 4.5. Bucknell, so slight edge, but I would maybe lean to Holy Cross if you're forcing me to bet it. Drexel, Indiana, Memphis all cover. I'm not going to say no to those. I mean, Houston over Memphis is a wacky team, Michael, right? Who knows what tech we're getting out of them. Talent-wise, this should be a close game, but they got to play. Hoosiers, okay. Drexel Dragons, we'll go a little dragon action. All my picks are teased, he says. All righty, all right. Well, you bring them down or post them up, I get it. Or bring them up, bring them down. I said post them up. Same difference. You know what I'm talking about, Lex. All right, tease them. Do what you got to do to make that money. I never heat under. Yes. I said this beginning of the show, Dave. If I had room to put up all the like NBA and hockey, I would have added the Nets under here, and I would have added Ottawa and Calgary Flames puck line in the show. I probably should have. I could have just put another banner up, but then I'm rotating and trying to do all the comments. Getting back to all picks teased, folks. If I'm not betting on a game you like, and just because I say, I like this side or nothing, or I am never going to tell you not to bet something that you're ready to bet your money on. If I'm not betting it, do what you do. Everybody is different. Everybody does their own thing. I know cats who just bet like minus $700 money line parlays, 3-4 teams, and they make money. They go, 3-0. They win. That's not something I do. I don't want to come in here. First person, somebody comes in here and all of a sudden I got 27-point favorites and minus 850 favorites and stuff like that. Come on, those come back and bite you. You lose one of those, you're buried for a long time. Wyoming, San Jose State at 9. Oh, which way to San Jose? I'm singing songs. Mountain West, here we go. 795 on the rotation. 795. All right, so this was 13 last night, total of 140. And as of now, it is coming along so slowly. The giga speed is not speeding up fast enough for me. So it's still sitting at 13 here. The total is at 137. So how about we look at the under in that game? I got this at like 135-ish, so it's still in my ballpark. Open at 140. I don't know why I didn't bet this 140. So now it's down 137. So I'll lean under. And Wyoming, this is right around my top number for them. Should they beat up San Jose? Spartans aren't that good, yes, but I would say let's do the under first before we bet aside. Youngstown State, nice money line cash. I say you're welcome. Little Penguins. I was on with Tooch and Anthony from Pound It, and we're talking Youngstown. We gave it a free pick, and then somehow we're talking about like tailgating and what we're doing Super Bowl Sunday. I'm talking wings, and I like my wings and blue cheese. And so somehow the Penguins came up, and we're talking about penguin meat and like penguin wings and penguin thighs. I don't know. Right? I've never heard anybody who eats penguins. Cornell Brown, I would lean Cornell. Did not bet it. NC Central versus Morgan. What do I have here? Did I take Central? I thought I wrote them down somewhere. Maybe I did not. Did not make the cut. It did not make the cut. And let me tell you, there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 39, 40, 42 games that I was interested in playing today. And I got money on 20 of them. Oregon and California. We got Cali in the chat. We got Cali plus 14 right in the chat. I thought we had Cali in the chat. There it is. Cal plus 14. Right after Indiana and before Corpus Christi. I do like rice today. And not just poor fried rice. I like rice. I like rice owls. I like rice with owls. I like rice. Antoine, a little late, but hit the like button. Thank you very much. Hey, listen, better late than never, and you could always hit the recap, watch it again, or you could just get the free picks. They're always scrolling. I put them up there for you. These crazy Saturdays. There are only a couple of them, but they do get overwhelming. Just paper-wise, I go through so much paper. The trees are not my friends, or the trees don't think I'm a friend. Theirs for sure. Marquette Butler, I would lean. I'd lean Marquette because Butler's. This isn't Brad Stevens Butler's. This Butler Bulldog team is not good. Brad Stevens Butler's. Yeah, I'd lean Marquette. Ohio, Eastern Michigan, 145. I saw this game somewhere. Here we go. No, I'm going to say under the total there. Under for me. VMI over against VMI playing a Citadel, right? I could go over that game. I'm pretty sure it's a Citadel. VCU money line versus Mason. Yeah, I got a little question mark next to Mason here. What am I gonna say? I sort of like him. Didn't bet him. Did not bet him. Florida State already bet Florida State at 8.5. Good morning, LJ. Took Detroit and Ottawa today in hockey. Hope I'm pucking right. Detroit, I couldn't. How are they favored? They're not that much better than Philly, so I couldn't do that one. Ottawa, I'm going to try to get off in 4 minutes, and then I'm going to try to get that game in. I do like Ottawa. Ottawa and Flames puck line. Sanford, East Tennessee. Where's East Tennessee? Here we go. 684. It's 4.5. You're dogging it up with the money line? I can do it. I'll take it with you. Let's go. Sacred Heart. I do like kind of Sacred Heart there. Fairly ridiculous. It's just bad everywhere. Again, Dave, but is that the best you could do? Taking a team basically in a pick'em on the road, and that team being Sacred Heart? What's the mascot? What do they call it? Sacred Heart what?
Stop it. Get some help.
All right. You didn't get it up in time. Why that game? On the day of so many games, that's just tough. It's tough for me to back that kind of spot. Marquette, not Butler's year. Yeah, definitely Marquette. Butler is not Marquette's a tough team. They're always kind of tough. My problem is at 3, it's like, it does look a little off considering they've beaten better teams. Davidson, Rhode Island. I kind of like Rhodey today a little bit there. That line looks a little bit shady to me. There was 3 before. Excuse me, as I yawn. My brother, like I told you, my brother came over up to like 2:30 last night, and then I'm up at 7:30, showering, hitting the farmer's market, making Taylor ham and cheese sandwiches and scones. Pork roll, baby. What are you talking? It's Taylor ham, baby. Taylor ham. Scrapple. Scrapple is definitely Philly, South Jersey. South Carolina State, yes, already bet South Carolina State 6.5. I got myself on that last night. I took the points plus 8.5. Took the points plus 8.5. I'm all caught up in the chat. We're all caught up. 28 minutes. As I said, things are going to be changing a little bit coming up on Winning Free Picks Network there. So I got to keep it like a half hour. Tomorrow, maybe tomorrow we'll go a little longer. Super Bowl Sunday. We'll do a noon show. Props. I mean, maybe we'll have one college basketball. People ask college basketball. I'm just going to pull up all the props for the games. Your props, my props. Let's try to get some winners for everyone in the chat. Give it a like on the way out. And then that's it. Hit the like button. It's not too difficult. You're welcome, Mr. Nika. Nichols versus Corpus Christi. I got Corpus Christi right here in the chat, Rob. I got Corpus Christi in the free picks. A lot of free picks up today. But that's it. Super Bowl Sunday, prop show. I will see you tomorrow. Bring your props. Let's go. I'll see you tomorrow.